welcome to Genshin Impact. Hey there, folks. Did you like my E3 voice? It was great. Today's video is a little bit more on the fun side. Maybe, probably, we'll see. I started a new Genshin Impact account. I'm on my PC now. So here's a little bit of background footage for you while I give you the lowdown. Okay? So I've shown you recently the AR-55 account that I have. Tons of characters all over the place. It's a good time. But recently I've been wanting to get into new characters, try new things, because I've been playing with the same characters for a long time. So I thought I'd start a new account and try to mess with some new characters that I don't have leveled or built at all on my AR-55 account, even though I may have them on that account. And this includes future characters as well. In fact, mainly I'm interested in characters from Inazuma. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of those characters right now because it's not part of the game yet, but I'll just show you a little bit of what I got going on. So, let's jump into it. Here we are, chilling in Mondstadt, a lovely city, the city of freedom. And we'll take a quick gander here at our team. So we are a Barbara, Xingqiu, Lisa, and Amber team. Let me max out my Xingqiu here real quick up to level 60. Beautiful. Getting that base attack as high as we can. Xingqiu is the only character on this team that I currently have plans to move forward with. As soon as I get a sacrificial sword, that will be the weapon of choice for energy recharge reasons. Of course, right now we're running Harbinger of Dawn, his artifacts, and that sword make it look pretty nice, actually. Working with a little bit of hydro damage bonus as well. We don't have talents or anything really upgraded, as you can see here. I need to go to Juyung Karst and start working there. As for other characters, I am planning on working with the Electro Traveler. Here we go, leveling up some wind talents for no reason. Anemo, I should say. Because he looks like a fun battery type character. Lots of energy particles, so maybe another Electro character will be on the team in the future to work with that. Abedo, Official, maybe Lisa comes back, I'm not sure. And we're using Barbara as our main healer. This account right now just has all the free characters plus Xingqiu. We didn't get lucky in any of the free pulls, so we're not getting all that crazy stuff. But that's basically the team we're working with right now. We're going through the quests as fast as I want to. We're not zipping through anything right now, mainly just saving up for Primo Gems. As you can see, as we get closer through in higher in AR, then we'll start going through all of these quests. But yeah, that's basically the rundown of the account. Alright, so as I previously stated, I'm making this second account, technically my fourth or something, with a little bit of rerolling. Not important. What I'm using this second account for is to get exposure to new characters, whether it be characters I have on my main account but I have no plans to build, or just new characters in general. So on my main account, I'm using Venti and Sucrose, so I have no need for Anemo characters on that account for a long time. I really like the look of Kazuha, but he's not the Anemo character I'm interested in. On honeyhunterworld.com, you can find potential leaks that may or may not be true. Take everything on that website with a grain of salt. We have no way to confirm or deny any of those potential leaks. That being said, there is a character on there that is up and coming named Sayu. Sayu is an Anemo Claymore user, similar to the size of Klee or Chi-Chi, and she rolls up in a ball and kicks around and stuff. She looks like a ton of fun, so I thought we'd take a quick glance at her and show you what this account is really all about. Let's go. Okay, here is Sayu. She is a 4-star Anemo Claymore user. She's got her cute little hat on. She's a lot of fun, I think. She levels with Elemental Mastery, which is really nice for Anemo characters, and performs a 4 attack, normal attack. Here's where the fun really gets going. Her skill has a press and a hold mode. For the press, it's a simple little roll into a kick, dealing Anemo damage. Her hold, however, can curl you up into a ball, and you roll around the ground. You can control yourself for like 10 seconds. And during that, you pick up elements, and you deal swirl damage based on the element that you pick up along the way. And then at the end of the duration, I think whether it's you hold or release or tap again, you come out of the kick and deal, or come out of the roll, rather, and deal a stronger version of the kick, which is your press version. Then we have the ultimate ability, which is kind of similar to Bennett and Diona's ults, where at certain health thresholds, different things start to happen. So the basic ultimate is that if your characters are below a certain threshold, it will heal, and if it's above a certain threshold, it will deal damage to enemies inside its circle. So Sayu spawns a big Daruma, I believe is his name. He's basically a big little bear. Kind of reminds me of something from Studio Ghibli. Really cute and really fun. He sits in the center of this circle. I don't know if he can move around or not, but he sits in this circle, and if characters inside the circle are healed, then he will go out and attack enemies within his circle, and if he sees the characters are of low health, then he will heal the characters inside. He also deals damage and heals on initial cast, which is, I think, a really strong ability, a part of that ability. Moving over to the talents, we notice we have the passive talent here, where she doesn't alert other creatures and crystal flies, which I think is really nice. She scales well on Elemental Mastery, and her first constellation, which I'm hoping to get for this account, will allow her to heal and attack with her ultimate at the same time. She also has a passive talent where every time she has a swirl reaction, she will heal her teammates for 300 HP, which hopefully she can do quite a bit. So now you've seen the main reasons why I want to start a new account and really focus on Sayu as a character. I think she's really fun, and I want to give her the most attention on this account. However, one character does not a team make, so hopefully new characters will also come out in the future, or we'll be wishing on Sayu, so maybe there will be characters that we want that are also on that banner, or we get other characters. I haven't built Razor ever, so that could be a fun character to try. We're going to use Xingqiu and probably the Electro Traveler as energy recharge batteries for whoever our main DPS ends up being, because I don't think Xingqiu, Sayu, or the Electro Traveler really have big damage written on them, you know? So we'll look into getting a fourth character that can deal a lot of damage, and maybe they rely on their ultimate, maybe they don't, and who knows? That's the fun of this new account, I think. With my older account, the account I've put money into, it's just a lot of Pyro DPS users, and I feel like I've kind of run into a rut of building the same team, but it's different characters, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm building the same team over and over again, just using different characters. So I wanted to try to build a completely different thing, mainly relying on supports instead of a bunch of damage dealers, or working in trying to create one character that deals a bajillion damage, you know? So this account's all about experimenting. If there's any characters you guys think that would be good with Sayu, just based on what we saw from Honey Hunter World. By the way, I didn't say it earlier, the link will be in the description for that page if you guys want to take a better look at all that stuff for her. There are a couple other unreleased characters in there as well. Kamisato Ayaka has a couple pages in there. You can look at the Electro Traveler as well. So shout out to those guys. Those guys are awesome. But yeah, this account is really just... I mean, I haven't really given it any solid... There's no substance in it yet. I haven't really decided where I'm gonna go. I know I want Sayu, and I know I'm gonna use the Electro Traveler because I think it's fun to use a Traveler. I haven't really used the Traveler at all. I think the Anemo class isn't terrible, but the Geo class is really boring. I think the Rock is lame. He pairs pretty well with Zhongli because you can resonate like 4 Geo constructs at the same time. If you ran like a 4 Geo comp, you can have a ton of Geo constructs resonating with Zhongli at the same time. And that was my original intent with that main account, but then I got Albedo and things changed. Blah, blah, blah. Not important. This account is where I want to start having fun with the game again. We're going through all the quests for the second time, but I'm playing in English, so I'm actually paying attention to what the characters are saying instead of just ooh-wooing at how cute their voices are. But yeah, so this account is really up for interpretation, I guess. I don't really have any major goals with it. I want to get everything, as many quests as I can, ready for Inazuma when Inazuma comes out. So I will be doing that. If I could stream, I would be streaming this account every day. I'd be live on Twitch or YouTube 24/7, just grinding out all these quests, hanging out with you guys, if anybody cared enough to watch, of course. But I just think that would be so much fun, and I'd have a ton of fun with it. So sadly right now I don't have the setup where I can even attempt really to stream, so we will be recording updates every 5 adventure rank or so, just showing off what I have on this character, on this account rather, for now. And yeah, if anything comes up in between, I'll make an update. Of course, as characters come out, I'll also be making updates from there, and we will see what comes of this account. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Ba 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 ba.